Have you ever had a husband and wife disagree on what they wanted in the house? Oh my God, what a nightmare. You have to be the peacemaker, the negotiator, everything. You're the one that has to bring clarity and priority to what they want together to make things work, right? Well, this is going to teach you how to do that. Give each of them their own sheet of paper. Then just have them make a list of what they want in the house. It's kind of like their dream sheet, right? After they're done, have them put stars next to the three most important things that they just cannot live without. If there's something that they just can't stand in a home, have them write that thing down too. If you have a couple coming in from out of town, you can give them this exercise to do ahead of time. When they come, just ask them, hey, did you bring your homework with you? Now, when you're together, take out your own blank sheet of paper, draw a T on it, something like this. See how I did that? Pretty simple, right? Features on one side, that's the what they want. Then I have benefits on the other. That's the why, what they want. So create something like that. Then you're going to write down and summarize the top three they have to have or priorities in the left-hand column. Let's say Bob and Karen. Okay, doesn't matter who you start with. Start with Bob. Say, Bob, what do you want? And Bob says, I want to live by a golf course. Mary says, we need 4 bedrooms. Bob says, I want a 3-car garage. Mary says, I really need a large kitchen. John says, well, you know what? I had the 4 bedrooms too. Then Mary says, but I'd also like to live on a large lot. So there's 5 features here that you write down. Since John and Mary both had the 4 bedrooms, instead of 6, we've got 5. So write them down on the feature side. It'll look something like this. There we go, all written out just like that, my friends. Not hard, right? This is where it gets tricky. Do not fall into the trap of taking these 5 features and inputting them into the MLS to look for them. They're probably not going to buy a home with these 5 features. People don't buy on the whats, which are the features. People buy on whys, which are the benefits. In order for us not to fall into this trap, we need to understand the benefits. So we're going to ask them why. So we're going to go to Bob, who said he wants to live by a golf course. And we're going to say, hey, Bob, so just out of curiosity, why do you want to live by a golf course? So you're talking to Bob and he says, you know what, we live in a small house right now, and I look out my back window and I see my neighbor's house. Really, what I want is I want to live where I have a view and I have more open space. It'd be really nice just to see a lot of green open space, is what Bob says. Guess what? What if you discover Bob doesn't even play golf? In fact, 80% of the people in the United States that live by a golf course don't play golf. There's lots of reasons people live by golf courses. You've got view, you've got prestige of value. For John, it's the views. But he can get that in other places besides golf courses, can't he? Then you turn to Karen and you say, Karen, why do you need 4 bedrooms? And she says, well, we need a master bedroom for us. We need a guest bedroom with its own bathroom. We have adult children, and when they come over, we'd like to have them their own really nice place that they can stay, almost like a little suite. And John has a business associate that visits periodically, and when he does, it'd be nice to have his own suite too. So I guess what we're really looking for is a house with extra bedrooms. It's almost like having 2 master suites. And John needs an office, and I need an office. What Karen described is not your typical 4-bedroom house, is it? More like 2 master suites with 2 other rooms for offices. Maybe this probe, where would they like those offices? Do they want them to be on the same floor? Do they want them to be on different levels? So let's take these 2 as an example. Let's say that you talk through the whole thing with them and you discovered the benefits of what they really want. So what do? You have these benefits written on the right-hand side, right next to the features. So you write those things down just like I did here. Let me summarize them for you. Here's what we know. Bob wanted a golf course, but really it's a view and open space. Karen wanted 4 bedrooms, but really it's two master suites and 2 offices. Bob wanted a 3-car garage, but really he wanted a 3-car or an oversized 2-car garage. Karen wanted a large kitchen. What she really wants is an open floor plan so that she could entertain people. Karen wanted a large lot. Why? Because she really wants privacy. So what do they really want? Here's what we go. They want views with an open space. They want 2 master suites and 2 offices. They want a 3-car or oversized 2-car garage. They want a floor plan that will allow them to entertain, and they want privacy. That's what they really want. Bob and Karen will always buy the whys. They will not buy the wants. So when you input information or you're looking for houses, make sure you focus on the houses that have the whys in them. You may not find everything perfectly. Let's say that you find a house that almost looks perfect, but it's got a smaller kitchen, but it's got that open floor plan so that Karen can entertain, so she takes it. Maybe you find a smaller lot, but it's adjacent to a lake. So what does that mean? They don't have the giant lot, but they do have the privacy that they're looking for, right? Maybe you find a house that has 2 bedrooms that are, designed after those master suites that have their own bathrooms, and that's it. You don't have 2 other rooms. But what if the upstairs is one big giant room that they both you could section it off, or maybe make another separate room out of it, but they can turn that into their offices, right? Be creative here, people. I will promise you that if you focus on the why instead of the what, your closings and your satisfactions from your clients will increase dramatically, you guys. It is just incredible. So practice that. Find their features first, and then ask them why, and discover what the benefits that they're looking for really are. This example on how to communicate with difficult people like this when they can't communicate with themselves is just a small piece of a bigger system that I have shared with you called the Real Estate Revenue Roadmap. It is the most complete system that has ever been designed for real estate agents to build you a custom designed marketing platform that takes into account your interests and your strengths, that's bringing business from multiple locations. If you'd like to know more about this and whether something like this would work for you, if you look below this video, you're going to see a little button. If you click on that button, it's going to take you to an appointment page on my website that's going to allow you to set up a conversation with me. And that's what we'll do. You set it up at your convenience at the times that allotted, and we'll have a really good discussion, and I can elaborate more and share with you exactly how it works. And you can see if it's something that will benefit you and your dreams for your real estate career.